You may be wondering where I've been these past 2 days. For me, it was real life. For me, it was 24-hour increments. To you, probably watching these seconds apart. Hi, my name is Nick Shell, and I am the founder of the Brotherhood of the Hair Loss. Now, if you saw those last 2 videos before this, which in the title I marked 1 of 3 and 2 of 3, this would be 3 of 3. So when you see me do that secret coding, I can hurry. When you see me do that coding, just know it's part of a series. Now for this third part of the series, this is going to be where I flip the script on you. You're wondering, well, where were you, Nick? I saw these tiles and no windows. Where were you? Was that like is that where they, Saw movies take place or something? No. Were there government secrets involved? Possibly. But in this exact situation, here's what happened. True story, because I promised to always be truthful with you. Truth is, my son had to go to the emergency room, and they thought they'd have to have surgery on him because he had something called pharyngeal abscess, where he had strep throat and he couldn't move, and thank God no surgery, but they were thinking they'd have to do surgery, so they had me and him stuck in this like holding room for 2 nights. So during that time, I only had one cold shower, because there were so many sick kids there that they I guess ran out of hot water. So yes, that's why I had to wash my hair with cold water and I guess different shampoo, which made it silky and soft and maybe not look so great. So there's everything you need to know. If you invested in those first 2 videos about the wiggly whatever it was, now you know what's going on. It was important to begin the first 2 minutes of this video with that information, because that brought things together and brought closure to this trilogy. Now, let's address this issue. I am regularly, I'd say even weekly, getting requests from viewers, I'm assuming subscribers, saying, Nick, when are you going to buzz your hair again? When are you going to get a buzz cut, Nick? And I've already answered that question in another video, so I'm not going to answer it today. But what I want to do is to get into the psychology of why people are asking me that. So again, what's not important is when I will. Because if that were important, I've made more than 1 video that addresses it, even last week. So why psychologically do people want me to buzz my cut? Not all people, but some. I've got, here we are pushing 1,000 subscribers. And even, let's just say if 5% are part of this school of thought that I need to just go ahead and buzz my hair off, that I look better with it. So psychologically, what is compelling them? What is encouraging them? What is to want me to shave off my head? And that's what I actually want to address in this video, which concludes this little surprise trilogy. We have to go back to the fact that I built this channel on talking about doing buzz cuts. So that's, for nostalgic reasons, a lot of people know me as that guy. And maybe even some get here even today, a lot of them through those videos, and they think in modern day I'm still that same guy, which I'm not. I've evolved a lot as a person, as a YouTuber since then, and as I surely will continue to do so. Just like any movie sequel only is better if the protagonist grows as a character and grows as a person. So obviously I will always continue to do that, otherwise I become irrelevant, just like a sequel that no one really cares about, right? And that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue getting more informed of what's going on, which means obviously at some point, whenever I feel like it, I will buzz my hair off again and maybe commit to that for a while. But here's what I think. I think people keep asking me, when am I going to buzz my hair off again? Here's why I think ultimately why they're asking this. I think it's because they want to be able to see someone like themselves. Other guys that have taken my advice and went ahead and buzzed their hair off, and I still endorse it. If you're having, any kind of thoughts about, oh no, I'm losing my hair, what do I do? I always say buzz your hair off. That way it gives you a level of confidence and freedom that you can realize, hey, here's what my future is going to look like. I still endorse that. And I think a lot of people want me to constantly be that same person, which right now, yeah, I'm losing my hair and I'm getting by. But right now, even if for the reason I don't want to be that person right now, I'm not that person. I think my hair has always been a part of my identity. It always has been. And right now, I don't feel like being that guy. But I think that I've got certain subscribers, certain viewers that want me to become that person that's ultimately a reflection of them to some degree. They want to look into a YouTube channel and think, not only does this guy get it and understand it, but he looks like me too. He's embraced this fully to the same thing. So no, it's not that I'm trying to live in denial and think that my hair, you know, doesn't look like it's receding or that I'm losing my hair. You know, and honestly, I still go back to what I believe back when I had a buzz cut, and that is that I guess ultimately I think I look better with the shaved head. It's more consistent and clean, easy to look at. I've even watched a clip of a video that I did talking about why how acne is connected with sugar and dairy products. And even then I had maybe a ½ inch on top and it was really short on the sides of the back. And even though you could tell it was thinning right here, you can tell the receding, even that I thought looked good. I think that, yeah, I think I probably arguably look better with short hair, which is good because that means that as I go bald, I have that advantage. So I'm grateful for that. But I think it's only natural that if your balding process is ahead of mine, if say you're younger than me and you have less hair, you want to see that same guy that you can fully relate to that has the buzz cut on there. So no need to ask any more about that because it's not going to happen anytime soon. My goal ultimately this year is simply to get through this year with the hair I still have, still making it look like I have this basic hairstyle. Of course, if you know me really well, you know the whole thing about the Campbell soup thing. And if you don't, then I'm not going to tell you any more about it. You'd have to research on that. But ultimately, I'm trying to find the guy on the Campbell soup, Southwest quinoa, Campbell's Go. So unless you can help me find that guy, you know, we can't speed this process up, I guess, much. I'm just going to have to continue to definitely embrace this version of myself. Because remember, I am ultimately an actor. Different personalities. No, I don't have some kind of condition. But ultimately, I feel that what helps me become a better YouTuber, because that's all. This is not simply about hair loss. This is about an invisible friend, which I kind of am, like a virtual friend to some degree. And it's also about me figuring out how to become a better YouTuber. I keep reminding you, a year ago I had 100 subscribers. Now I've got over 900. And I'm figuring out as I go how to make that better. So, you know, this is the hair Nick with the beard and then needs the haircut. And in the future, I will eventually become buzz cut. But just remember, you as a person losing your hair, that's your identity. Embrace who you are in that, with or without me. I feel that I'm always going to be evolving, and this is just who I am. Even if it's something about, you know, whether I'm clean shaven or not, whatever it is, I'm always evolving, and I'm evolving this channel, even as far as what I cover. You know, I've experimented with side little projects there to find out if people would care about them. So I wouldn't just be talking about hair. So in closing, I want to say this. I recognize that I'm not as good about responding back to comments like I used to be. And obviously you already know why. With me having nearly 1,000 subscribers, I'm getting so many comments a day, which I'm grateful for, but it's hard for me to respond to them as quickly, especially, as I mentioned, I've been dealing with the child in an emergency room, and I've been staying overnight in the hospital. I haven't seen my own house in a couple of days. And tonight I finally get to take a shower. So, thank you for being a part of the Brotherhood of the Hair Loss. We will continue, but I just can't promise when exactly I'm going to shave my head. But you don't need me to shave my head or to buzz my head. You don't need me to buzz my head again to be who you are and to feel confident in what you believe as someone who is truly embracing their hair loss. Whether you grow your hair, whether you buzz it, either way. I'm Nick Shell, And make sure that you don't subscribe to my channel. You will be disappointed. The next one talks about vegan stuff.